quarters playing again, even though we took it. Get ready to run. Come on, take your time. Because, like, the first game's mystical power damage is not nearly as high as you think. Like, the difference between a low mystical power versus a high mystical power is honestly not that big of an difference. So, having speed up is useful just because at least you'll be able to get the value up a little bit quicker and do, like, a little extra damage. I actually prefer to whittle away at their life. It's pretty useful too, just because it keeps them stunned. Something reflecting light inside the thing. I found a red hand mirror. And now we return yet again. There are different variants of ghosts. Fatal Frame 1 has more variety, I think, than any of the other games. Like, just the different amounts of ghosts that you come across. Man in the closet. It's pretty absurd. Even after, like, a couple of times you go through this game, like, chances are you'll still find new ones you haven't fought yet. It was nothing. And now we open it again. To discover nothing. This one's lamp. I mean lit. Standing man. Now this guy gets me every time usually. Not this time, but every time I had played this in the past, which is only a couple times, like, I still get caught off guard by that one. Anyway, let's go investigate that noise once more. There's no one in the closet. Terrific. I heard a thump. Brace yourself. The mirror stand has been removed. The red hand mirror.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
He's been torn apart. I can see the faint shadows of the ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I got a small key. The brass key. Oh no! Man behind. The same guy again. He just won't leave us alone. Fatal Frame shots actually do a lot even if you don't have a lot of mythical charge. And goodbye. Something shiny. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Probably my least favorite system in the first game. They reworked this mechanic instantly in the second one. Spirit orbs are not used to level things up. They are to use bonus powers. Now, not that it's... For the first one, I can give it a pass, though, because it's one of those things where it's like, you should only use your abilities when you absolutely feel it's necessary, or that it will be extremely beneficial. Otherwise, don't go wasting it on everything. It got reworked instantly in the second one, which is my favorite, by the way, to be reworked as a upgrade item. Where this one works off of a point system. I mean, I guess technically they all work with a point system, but Spirit Stones were also required for stuff. Now we gotta go all the way back to the beginning. I sure hope nothing happens on the way back. Investigate. Key is for this door. There's a black padlock on the door. Use the brass key. Only no one's talking anymore. Terrific. With an old book written in charcoal ink. Secret rituals. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through the generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it's considered bad luck to leave the windows open. Don't do it. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth is unknown. I put the book describing their family life in my file. Activate the door. Now I got up here at the save point. Might want to do that. Whoops, wrong one. And be sure to rotate your saves. Very important. Investigate everything. An old kimono. The dampness has warped the chest of the drawers. You could hear a whisper. An old Japanese doll here. Its kimono is faded, but there's no dust. Yes, but the item. An audio tape. Red tape 1. Oh wait. Research 1. Let's listen.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
Terrific. And then listen to this one, since we didn't do it yet.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
So I'm not gonna mention much about the way that the dialogue is in this game, but it is a little goofy. Because in a way it actually just sounds like they're translating while they're reading the script. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. A red notebook. It seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the birth ritual passed on at Himuro Mansion. Supposedly left the book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy somewhere. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it. I put the piece of notebook in my file. Anything else here? Some flowers. Oh, yeah, there's something here. Oh, disappointing. I was hoping for sacred water. And a door we probably can't open. It's nailed. Anything here? That is the door for the future. Nope, nothing else. Alright, take off. Now investigate the room carefully. Yep, there's 2 items. Hidden behind the table, a stone mirror. It possesses strange powers. Looks like an old brazier. There's so much dust in it I can't see the bottom. So here's my healing tip. Don't use healing items. Period. Only use them after you use a stone mirror. Since, if you really think about it, stone mirrors act as a free restoration of full health. And there are usually tons of times where stone mirrors are going to just come in handy just for when you need it. And there's also some stone mirrors that respawn every chapter in, like, the same location, so as long as you don't worry, if you don't use your healing items and just focus on only healing after the stone mirrors are used, well, it's a lot easier to maintain a lot of health items. Oh no, we're coming up to one of my least favorite enemies at the start of the game. Terrific. Type 37 film. Woman at the mirror.
My instincts told me not to. There are no marks on my body. Just like Koji.
There are several pieces of paper. Looks like part of a notebook. Another red notebook. The more I find out about Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamini's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go, and I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine. Takamine is so cute. Just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have the sixth sense for the supernatural either. It's much a thing as knowing too much sometimes. And that's how you die. Don't find out too much about the Eldritch. They'll come right for you and drive you insane. So we have 7 herbal medicines. Great. Wait, why did I... Oh, wait. Okay. And now we'll put range up next. Worry about value last, since value isn't helpful early game. Speed and range have been beneficial in a lot of cases. I haven't played this enough times so to really like figure out like the best progression path for upgrades, but honestly it doesn't really matter. But range I would definitely... Speed and range I would kind of prefer over the other one. At least at the beginning of the game. You get enough, if you're good enough, you'll get enough points to get almost everything maxed out by the final night, so it's really not a concern.